Hey, what's up, guys? This is Hype from Dem Hobbies, and I'm bringing you another, what we like to call these penny decks. This is a part two of our first deck, which is Empoleon, which my partner Valk did, and this is my version of Garchomp. Garchomp is pretty much a stage two out of the starter decks, out of the two starter decks that came out. Pretty much a monster, has a good two good attacks. You have Royal Blade and Quick Dive. We're really focused on Royal Blade because Royal Blade for like 2 energies. If you can get your hands on some DCEs, will make this card really effective. And for 2 energies, pretty much. If you play Cynthia for the turn, you get to do 100 more damage on top of his base 100 damage. So that's 200 damage. Having 150 HP, free retreat cost, and only a fairy weakness, this thing's a monster. And this is a good way to get into the competitive scene for, pretty much an affordable rate. Because honestly, all you need is $20 and you can get 2 starter decks of Garchomp and make a competitive deck right off the bat. Alright, I went with the standard line, but I went with a Fighting Gible, so I can utilize Brooklet Hills and spam the field. We have a Rangaroot for standard draw, so when you get end, you're not getting end down to nothing. This Garchomp combo works very well with the Lucario that also comes out of the starter deck. The Lucario pretty much says if you have Garchomp in play for his ability, you get to search your deck for any card. Therefore, this is the combo. You have Garchomp, or you can use that Garchomp as well, but you have the starter deck Garchomp out with Lucario on the bench, searching out your draw card to increase his attack to 200. So, the main card that you're searching out is Cynthia. Cynthia is probably, by far, in the last probably 10, 50, or I say the last 4 or 5 formats that have came and gone, probably one of the best supporters, because this card is very simple and straightforward. Shuffle your hand into your deck, draw 6 cards, which is amazing. All right, and with Lucario, you get to search your deck for anything, and when you have Garchomp in play, so you got to make sure that you got to keep your Garchomps alive and in play so you can do the combo. All right. I have a Tapu Lele in here just so to make the deck a little bit more fluent. You don't need a Tapu Lele. If you can't afford it, go ahead, but you honestly don't really need it. I just have it in here as a consistency booster. It's the type of card that, yes, everybody does need one, or 2, but if you can't afford it, it's okay, because this is the type of deck that you can play it with or without it. So I have Energy Lotto, get me hopefully net me a couple energies, key energies. This card also lets you get any energy, so special energies like DCE that you need to dive for in your deck to get to, so you can do your big attacks. Evolution Soda to speed up the evolution lines to get these guys out. Field Blower for a standard card for standard matchups to get rid of certain hazardous fields and annoying tools. Nest Ball, get out extra basics. Pal Pad to recycle Cynthias back into your deck, because you can only play 4 Cynthias, but you might need to put some Cynthias back in the deck so you can be able to attack and get the damage increase. All right. Rare candies, play about 3 of these. Special charge, once you're going through the deck and you notice that you're running out a couple of the DCEs, you can shuffle those back into the deck. We also have Super Rod to shuffle up back evolutions and energies. 4 Ultra Balls to help you set up your deck. Brooklet Hills, I run 2 of these to help set up the deck, because you have 2 fighting basics, Ralu and Gibble for the evolution lines. It's easy to set up. With Nest Balls, it's ridiculous. Parallel City, probably the best stadium in the entire game. Like, everybody plays at least one of these, regardless of what they're playing. For Cynthia's, you have to play this card. Like, if you don't play this card, it doesn't really, the combo really doesn't work. But there's no reason not to play this card. All right. One Lily, you know, to help get you set up. Netting 8 cards, if you can pull that off, is amazing. But netting up to 6 is still just as good. But try to go for the 8 because it's a good consistency booster and a good start. And because anytime that the match gets out of control and it's not in your favor, slow it down with N. Make sure you play N at key times. All right. Standard Sycamore. Sycamore's been, you know, ever since he's been in the format, he's always been the play. We have a couple power bands to get you the key knockouts on certain GXs and EXs in the format. Because don't get me wrong, Garchomp hits for a good amount of damage, but you know he might need an energy boost to actually get the key knockouts that he needs. 4 DCEs, and I'm running about 7 fighting energies, or 6 fighting energies. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play a couple matches with this deck, so you guys get an idea how the deck operates. All right, let's go ahead and get a good little match in. They got the advantage. Okay. Heads for Garchomp. Always try to see if you can go first with this deck, but that's pretty much any deck. Kind of a terrible hand. Let's see. I should have benched, but it's okay. Let's see what my opponent's playing. Don't really have, it's still just a water deck, doesn't really specify which kind of water deck. The water variant. Wow, he mulliganed 3 times? Yeah, I'm gonna take all 3. Okay. A little better. Alright. In this situation, doesn't look too good. Don't want to get that. Put out. Yeah, let's go Rangaroo. Now bench. Can't attack on the first turn, so I'm gonna attach a DCE. See what happens in turn. Because I can attach an energy to the active and do detect, buy myself some time because I don't have a supporter next turn. Or I could retreat if I do top deck a supporter. Let's see what my opponent's doing. Didn't play a supporter. Oh, he didn't switch either. Oh, it's Greninja. Oh, look at that, rare candy. All right, we got the combo, guys. All right, go ahead and evolve Ralu here. Go ahead and attach a tool to retreat him. Attach an energy, rare candy, this into Garchomp. Do precognitive aura, which pretty much searches your deck for anything. And guess what we're getting? Guess what we're getting? Exactly. The lovely and beautiful Cynthia. This is how this deck operates, guys. Simple but effective. And this is literally a $20 deck. I haven't even used Tapu Lele, and look at that. I already got a knockout on a GX. Pretty fast, pretty incredible how fast this deck gets up. Let's see. Due to the fact it's Greninja, want to limit his bench space. All right. And just go ahead for Royal Blade. I played Cynthia, so that's going to be 200 damage. Immediate knockout on most things in this meta. I'm already up by 2 prizes. Uh-oh. Frogadier, we got a problem. Oh, and dropped me down to 4 cards. Okay. Oh, Brooklet Hills. Huh. All right. I might utilize that myself. Ooh, Star Me. Or Star You, actually. Alright, so he's gonna get a full bench, I'm assuming. Yep. Yeah, alright. Let's go ahead and use Brooklet Hills. So start working on another Garchomp. Don't really need a choice band because Greninja is just a normal Pokemon, so gonna go ahead and do Precognitive Aura. Go for a Cynthia. I'm gonna just go ahead and attach it because you never know if he drops a GX. Because he obviously, did play a GX already. And let's see. But just see, in this situation right here, I could play Tapu and get something, really good. But due to the fact that this deck obviously doesn't need this card, I was able to still get an important card. And still keep my consistency. Alright. Got some energies. Got a rare candy. So now all I have to do is just go ahead and attack. Alright. Look at that. Got a Cynthia. So next turn when I do Precognitive Aura, I can get out another Garchomp and just go straight into a Cynthia for the 200. But I'm probably not going to be able to get the Garchomp because Greninja Shadow Stitch prevents your opponents from using their abilities. So Lucario and Oranguru won't be able to have their abilities. But I'm still going to be able to get the knockout because of Cynthia. But he might use Moonlight Splash instead to get some damage out on the board because Garchomp is pretty beefy. Wonder what he's getting because he's trying to set up maybe another. Oh, ooh. I don't play Guzma in this build because honestly, it really doesn't need it. Okay, he got rid of my float still. That's fine. And my band. Which, good thing I put down because I actually did need it for this matchup. I was gonna shuffle it back into the deck. Super Rod. Alright, he's trying to recover, I'm assuming, some energies. Yeah. Because Greninja runs low energy count, just so you know. Good little even matchup too. I was expecting to play against a GX or EX heavy deck, but this will work. Oh, I see what he's gonna do. He's gonna end me into a low hand and then turn off my abilities and slow down the match with Shadow Stitch. Oh, he let me get off abilities. That's his misplay. I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of that. Get out me a swarm of Garchomps and utilize all my abilities before he turns them off next turn. Let me go ahead and also set up another Lucario. Because if you have multiple Lucarios in play, you can do multiple plays for Precognitive Aura. Alright, it's looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and Leaf Blower Brooklet Hills because it's benefiting him more because I have a full bench. I do have another band, but I'm going to wait to use it because he can just Field Blower it away. Alright, go ahead and get another extra energy. Here's the problem. I don't have a Cynthia for next turn and I have 3 in the discard pile. I do need to get out another Lucario, so if I go another turn without getting shadow stitching, I won't be able to set up another one or set up another knockout because he'll cut off my abilities and I don't have another Cynthia in my hands. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the knockout on this one. He would have to build up another Greninja with an energy. I mean, it sounds easy, but it's a little harder than it looks. He held the N though, so I know he has N and he's waiting to play it. So I'm going to have to wait it out and see what the results are. Because I got to keep the pressure on him for right now. Alright, gets out another one. Paying attention to number counts as well. Key heads. Gonna remove the energy off this one, the DCE. Yeah. Because he's gonna get the knockout here. Only have 70 HP left. There goes the Shadow. No abilities and only 2 cards. Not looking good. Okay. I'm gonna wait to play this. Go for the 100. Keep the damage and pressure on. That's the reason why people play Greninja. It gives them max potion. It gives them a bit of control in the mid game. Greninja break. Not looking good, guys. Not looking good at all. Gonna go ahead and knock out the active with his ability, forcing me to put somebody active that he could attack. Alright, I'm gonna put Garchomp active because he has free retreat. Okay. Now that I have 2 DCEs in the discard pile, shuffle those back into the deck. Can't use abilities. Nest Ball. Got another goodbye. In a bit of a predicament. Discard a card from your hand, draw 2. Ooh. Actually gonna use that. Interesting. Ninja is a tough matchup for anybody. And wow. And me to 2 again. Interesting. Oh! There goes a DCE. Alright. Probably doesn't have the water energies to discard to do Giant Shuriken, where they just discard 1 energy and do 60 damage. Oh, there goes a Giant Shuriken now. But where? Obviously the active. That's what I would go. Don't worry about the Garchomp on the bench. Okay. Retreat and attack. How much HP? 90. Don't want to end him because He already has the advantage, and it always puts me at a 2-card disadvantage. How many ends did he play? He's played 2. Okay. That's the knockout next turn. Ouch! Not expecting that, but okay. Yeah, I should have expected that because he's playing hammers and enhanced hammers, so it's pretty rough. Giant water shuriken. Okay, it's gonna 90 HP, 20, 80, 70, 120. Kind of a waste, but okay. Good. Would have did it to the active and then attacked. Oh, he gets 2. Oh no, doesn't have the energy in hand. Interesting. Couldn't really do much there because he's already gone, and I need a better option than end because I can't really end him at this point. He hasn't played a supporter, that's why I'm not ending, because if I end him now it would give him a chance to get a supporter. So sometimes you gotta hold out, and he couldn't drop a giant water shuriken because he doesn't have enough cards in his hand. Okay. Still can't use abilities. Don't want to get rid of that float still either. Turbo Assault. And I still have free retreat costs. Yeah, I actually might get that. Keep the pressure on with 100. Nothing on the bench is in knockout range of the 50 damage, so just keep him at 100. Keep it 100. He's at 17 cards in his deck. I'm at 21, but I have less options to top deck a supporter. But he can't let down shadow stitching because that would allow me to draw out of my deck. So he's stuck only doing 40 damage and a possible 60. Okay. Alright, I lose Lucario. He gains 1 prize. No biggie. That's a problem, Starmie. So now he's able to get back his water energies that he discards because they run such a low amount of water energies. So he's going to be able to cycle giant shurikens onto my side of the field now. So he has double knockouts right now. Yeah, it's getting out of hand now. I think I'm out of options here. Oh, I didn't realize Greninja also had free retreat. Not looking good. I have to put out the Oranguru because it has more HP. If I put this out, that's game. And Greninja is also another budget deck. Has a lot of options. Alright, having no abilities is really a hindrance, but it's Greninja. What'd you expect? Well, it's kind of a, you know, how Garchomp goes. But when you get your abilities cut off, it's kind of a hindrance, so, yeah. Well, that's match with Garchomp. Sorry if it didn't go, you know, as planned, but this is Hype from Them Hobbies, and I'm signing out, guys.